Hey, it's Roger. I'm on location in Mooresville, Lake Norman. This is the brand new 55 plus community from D.R. Horton's Freedom Homes. There's the model. It's now open. Pretty doggone exciting. They've got about 150 lots here that will be basically 55 plus. It's part of Lake Walk, which is a sort of a, two-story and one-story community. And this particular section, as you can see, are all one and a half story homes. Now, of course, with Trilogy Lake Norman, Crestwind by Coulter Homes, Del Webb was the progenitor, Carolina Orchards, and then Treetops by Lennar, you can see why D.R. Horton would be excited to be counted in that number of 55 plus. Now, this is right off of exit 36, very close to the interstate, which is I-77. And as you come north of Charlotte, you notice that Lake Norman has a number of exits. You've got the beautiful Davidson corridor, Huntersville, Cornelius, all that. And then you come further north to Mooresville. And so now, as they're just cutting this plat now, you see that there are lots of lots to pick from. And it looks like they're all going to have these enclosed porches off the back. It's going to give you plenty of room to live out to the rear. That's going to be a beautiful thing. Man, I love the 55 plus concept. Just being able to have people your own age, people that are retired, they're ready to sort of get away from the little kids in the neighborhood. They're ready to just sort of, hey, make some new friends, have some activities, and do some fun stuff. Now, this road is connecting us to the main Lake Walk Road, and I'm heading down towards Lake Norman right now. So again, as you can see, model home open, just to review, about 150 lots available there. They've got spec homes available. So if you want to buy today, you called me and you said, man, I checked it out on Google Maps. I like it. So you see, by the way, they're building some of these ranch plans also here at the entrance to the main Lake Walk. But if you said, hey, I want to, I picked out, lot X and I like the house that's going up, would you go shoot a video of that house for me? I've done this more than once, folks, where people have identified a lot, identified a home site, identified a home. So here are those two-story ones. And basically said, hey, would you go shoot it? And they've actually bought it sight unseen. Yeah, I've had that happen to me more than once. Why? Because, again, the market in Charlotte is hot, hot, hot. And it's happening where people are losing out on transactions or homes to buy because of the actual the market, the way the market is rolling, where it's just going hot, hot, hot. So again, here you've got several of these ranch homes. This one just sold that are mixed in. That looks like an azalea right there. I love that plan. If you type in azalea on my search bar, you can see that particular one. Now, by the way, let's just say you've got kids that want to live in the same neighborhood as you. You could buy right here. This one is available. Wow, see, that's cool. I'm always thinking about my wife and myself when I see houses like this. So just reference the one-story home in Lake Walk. When I do videos, I think as I hit it. That's on Blueview Road, right by the entrance there. So reference that one, or if you want to buy inside Lake Walk's 55 plus from Freedom Homes, you can do that. So again, this neighborhood, again, I'm headed down toward the model. I'm headed down toward Lake Wylie, because they actually have lake access here, guys. Now, there's one that's available. That's a two-story with a 3-car garage. And you're probably asking me, that one's available right there. So there are plenty of, the best case scenario, hey, you just heard that your kids, somebody, husband and wife got a job in Charlotte or in Mooresville, and they're moving. Bam, there's a house, 2-story for them with the grandkids, and you can move in a few doors down or a few blocks away. There's a little nature preserve, nice wooded area on the right, little dog park. Love that, with a fenced yard for the dogs. That's my wife's criteria. You kind of get down there and let the dogs run with some other dogs. Wow, I'm really kind of speechless. It's a beautiful day in Charlotte, 77 degrees. It's in the beginning of September. Those home sites are available, those lots. And we're coming down to the second entrance of Lake Walk. So really, we've been through the whole deal. So there's Lake Walk spelled backwards. Hold it up to the mirror. You'll see it. This is exciting, folks. I like the way that D.R. Horton is thinking. You know, D.R. Horton, Danny Ray Horton, he comes to town every so often. That was available. Wow. You know, he is the largest home builder in America, and there's a reason for that. Smart guy out of Texas. Now I'm looking at this center sort of island park area, nature preserve. It's a big playground in there. That one just sold. You know, sales are just brisk here. That's all there is to it. Things are moving along fast, and who doesn't want to live by Lake Norman? Now I'm coming right up on the model and the lot, the parking lot of the model, which basically looks down to the water. I think I may just pull into this parking lot. So now there's again one of those beautiful ranch homes. Maybe that's the Azalea. They've got the Calabash, they've got the Coastal. So here's the model home for D.R. Horton on this side. We're going to just go up into the parking lot now. Let's see if we can see the water. There's another builder, kind of a custom luxury builder in here called Nest Homes. Oh my goodness. So here we are. So there are the waterfront homes from Nest, and so there are several lots right there. And by the way, I can help you with that as well. If you're interested in spending more money, I can certainly help you. But isn't that pretty right there on the water? So this lot, so there's going to be a home between this lot and the water, but man, there the water is. And there is a way to actually access the water from where we are. There's an actual sort of a kayak launch. I feel like just continuing this tour. Man, I want to live on the water. Wow. Now, if you buy in Lake Walk, you definitely want to be a lake, you know, you want to be a Mooresville person. You want to be, so there are lots of green space. There's the 2-story model. And they're selling out of there. And they're also selling out of the 1-story model, which is back close to where we were. So I'm not going to be able to get down here because I've got some maintenance, but here's what I'll just tell you. They're coming right down here. There's lake access. 704-345-3400.